Alright, cool. There's the sound.
Yeah. Okay, we're going.
Woohoo!
Hello!
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
How are you all today?
Oh god. Alright.
Alright, we stopped on a boss.
Oh, I totally forgot, that's right. You got this, though.
So what did you do on this rainy day?
On this rainiest of rainy days. I pretty much just practiced Guilty Gear, and, played some Civ 5, which I've been playing a lot of in my downtime recently.
Good.
I reached the highest, like, it's not, like, really a rank, but it kind of is. You can in Guilty Gear. I've been playing? No. No wires for you. Excuse me. Not a toy.
We are trying to prevent a young kitten from destroying our technology.
Very, very small cat. But I reached that recently. I've been trying to enter tournaments and actually, like, play the game proactively.
Nice.
And it's been fun.
I have only heard good things about it.
Yeah, it's a really fun game.
Tell me about your main.
My main, his name is Chips Enough. He is a former drug addict turned ninja turned president turned king president ninja.
You said Chips Enough?
Chips Enough.
And that's like a real name.
That's his real name.
Okay.
Incredible.
I'm gonna be honest, it sounded like you made that all up on the fly.
Oh, I wish! Guilty Gear lore is something I've been getting into with Strive, and it's fascinating, to say the least. What have you all been up to all day?
Oh, Nick did eye stuff.
Yeah, I had to go get an ultrasound for my eyeballs. Which,
Woohoo!
Twins.
yeah.
Yeah, congratulations!
Thank you.
Yeah, there was a third one, but passed, I guess. So sorry.
Oh,
It's okay. I didn't want a third eyeball anyway.
damn, why not?
Yeah. No, it felt like they were rubbing a wet noodle on my eye. I kind of hated it.
Yeah, that sounds, doesn't sound great.
Did I tell you that we've been watching the 90s Hunter x Hunter? Did we already talk about that?
Yeah, you've been talking about that.
She is up to, Gon and Kurapika just opened a box and got their next quest.
Oh!
Yay!
We gone in Kurapika or gone in Killua?
Killua.
Killua, yay.
Kurapika just passed his job interview.
Very nice.
I beat Chrono Trigger the other day.
Nice!
And that was lovely.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
And I wish it was not over.
Have you played that game?
Chrono Trigger, I haven't.
I highly recommend it.
But, like, yeah, it's literally been recommended to me for, like, as long as I can remember.
It's not even that long, actually. Like, it was a lot shorter than I recall. Even, like, doing all the side quest stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're gonna play it, don't play the Steam version.
Don't play the Steam version?
Yeah, like,
Bad port?
play the DS version, somehow. Using means.
Have fun
I'll
with
find a
that.
way.
Pay $130 for the DS version.
So fun.
Because collecting games is just not viable if you're not rich anymore, I guess.
Yeah,
God, man.
the entire, like, retro game market has been priced out by people that are opining for their childhood, and or people that want to take advantage of people opining for their childhood.
It just feels like it's impossible to have, like, a collection hobby nowadays.
Yeah.
I got most of this, like, a long time ago at this point.
Yeah. Which I'm very happy that you did.
I feel like that's kind of why, like, gacha is getting more and more popular, too, because, like, there's no supply and demand issue, it's just roll your dice.
The scarcity is artificial, and it feels good to get the good JPEG.
Yeah.
They made a Mega Man gacha recently.
They did.
No.
I tried it out, and the gameplay is actually not as bad as I thought it would be for like a touchscreen mobile game. But I just, you know, probably not gonna get caught up in that as much as I like Mega Man.
Understandable. I really did like Fire Emblem Heroes, but there was only so much of it I could do.
I did like the main story, but then I was done with it, I think.
Same.
Pretty
I
much.
got like plenty of like 5 stars, and I was like pretty happy with that.
I was surprised how like invested Ian got into it. Ian was hardcore in the game.
Yes.
I still think it's like Nintendo's most profitable mobile game by like an enormous margin.
How profitable was Pocket Camp? Or is Pocket
It
Camp?
was pretty profitable there.
I think it like was their second most profitable mobile game, but like the jump between Fire Emblem Heroes and Pocket Camp was like exponential.
Gosh. I really liked Pocket Camp. It was very simple, especially at the start, but like,
It gets
It's just
updated
enough.
more than New Horizons does.
oh no!
That's because I think just the team working on it has. Right?
It's the same team.
It's not the same team.
It's Nintendo EPD. Like, not the exact same people, but the same development studio.
And also, you know, there's gonna be different development cycles for like mobile games versus AAA titles.
I mean,
if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I still maintain that there is more for New Horizons coming, and it's probably just going to be a big batch at once instead of a bunch of small minor updates at this point. I hope. Optimistic.
I mean, if they'll give Mario Party the online extension after like what 2-3 years, I have faith.
Yeah.
I think that was just hey, we're making this new Mario Party. We gave it online play. Let's just take this netcode and just plop it in this other game. Yeah. I tried the Mario Kart tour game for a while, and it was actually pretty. Like, it controls really good,
I heard really good things about it.
but you know, it was gacha, so I fell out of it eventually.
I downloaded the Hero Aka Gacha, but I haven't actually played it yet.
Nothing will ever give me the same rush that Magikarp Jump did.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
No, Magikarp Jump
yeah, that
was-
was good.
That was magical. Obviously, I'm not like counting Pokemon Go either, in like, because that would blow Fire Emblem Heroes out of the water, I think.
Yeah. How much of the profits from that do you think Nintendo sees versus like Niantic?
I think it's like a 30-30-30 split between Nintendo, Niantic, and Features Inc.
It's a pretty good split.
Yeah. Did you ever play Mario Run?
I did not play it.
It's pretty good. They tried to like do the thing where it was like a one-time payment for the full game, and it was $10, and I thought it was worth it, but it didn't apparently work out well.
Oh. I mean, I would like more mobile games than them. Honestly, I would pay $5 to $10 for like a good or
full
decent
game.
mobile
Yeah.
game. Yeah. If I knew that it didn't come with ads, and like, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's my whole bar. There is if I pay for it, I don't want ads.
It's a more reliable form of income, though, to hope people have forgotten how much they've already paid into this game and pay more.
Yeah.
Hmm. Life in a
We accept life, Nicole. Madam Lava, please.
Who's got the like highest HP or defense? Maybe they should have the life noodles. Whoever like will probably live the longest.
Wow, Duster, you just barely beat out Lucas. Not Lucas! There we go.
You watch any more Simpsons?
What I finally, as of
Oh,
like
you
2
saw it?
days ago, Steamed hams.
It happened.
It happened. I was a little disappointed. It's not the right word, but I was surprised because this whole time I've always been like, "What's the context?" to
That's the
steamed
whole
hams?
bit.
It's just a bit. It's just a bit in a series of bits.
Yeah.
Like that's just it. But I enjoyed it. It was a very interesting experience to just watch it play out randomly from an episode. That's about it though. I haven't
Can you
watched
like
more
imagine how it would feel if you watched that and like it hadn't blown up as a meme? Would you just have been like, huh?
I don't know. That's actually a good question. I mean, I think it's pretty funny. I've always thought it was pretty funny. So, like, I think it would have left an impression as far as bits in The Simpsons go.
Simpsons.
Simpsons. She's beautiful.
She really is. I don't get why I have to fight her. But also, how could I run away from that face?
It's true.
Did it not? Oh.
It did not.
It did, but like I forgot to update something when I put it on this computer, so I posted it to like a channel I made for like testing it.
Mhm.
So I need to like let's see if I go to desktop here. I'm gonna make a code change right here. Open. I don't have my IDE on this computer. We'll use Sublime as our text editor.
Oh, D.
Copy
Oh
The
gosh,
correct-
Nick's doing code stuff.
channel ID.
Oh god, not the code stuff.
My small little brain is shriveling.
I can't comprehend.
Don't worry, I'm just copy and pasting a number from one place to another.
Nice, nice.
There. I thought we were past
There we go.
this.
Thought we got past this, we fell for it again.
Well, Nick, as I fall for it again, Lucas did get a level up.
1 second. I am
One momento.
making sure our bot behaves.
By the way, Have Fun Lucas only has 14 magic points.
Cool. Okay.
I was
And-
wondering. I was like, damn, she's been blowing through them this time.
I got too used to Chrono Trigger and having so much money and being able just to restore my magic points at any time.
There we go. Okay, now
I'll
it's
figure
posted.
something out.
Oh, which way are we going? Oh,
Oh yes.
do it. Should I take that as
Yes.
if I'm alive? Cool.
Yeah.
No option anyway.
All right, now we have I think more than 14 magic points.
Let's go.
Perfect. But yeah, she just like this kitty just chills. It's so sweet.
Yeah, her disposition is amazing.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Wow.
I'm glad it's been an easy transition for everyone, Kitty included.
Yes.
She has been like worn out and sleeping a lot, but I think it's mostly just recovering from like her
Her
procedure,
procedure.
Getting used to
She has,
new
like, a little
plays.
cold, too.
Makes sense.
which I read is pretty common. in
Yeah.
Cats that are just like adopted.
Oh, fucking boy, it's this guy.
Not
Didn't this guy like give
Bella.
us hell last time?
Yeah, he literally like party with us pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's right. He went through all of us.
And he'll summon more of the little fly assholes.
Assholes indeed.
Do you remember what he's like? I think it's
bet
freeze. Okay, good. I hate that you can see the fly like sticking out of his head.
Oh?
Good night. There's the beat.
Get his ass! Yeah! Oh, it's so nice to have a full party again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Mm.
Lucas, that's not secret herb.
Herby goodness. Herby fully painted.
What happens when you grind it up, put in some tea? It's a secret.
We can just smack Miss Lava around, right?
Should I?
Will she allow you to smack her around? Yes, she
Yeah,
will.
she will.
Did she flash some DP?
Yeah, she tried to like buy us off.
I love this fucking game.
There it be.
No hee.
That is what Facade said. Oh my
Oh,
god.
good lord.
He's got horns now.
Oh. He sure does. Oh. Oh no. Is that so? You feel beautiful. And you won't thank us.
He speaks in lounge music now.
This is incredible. What a character arc.
We have Splendor Tower.
Yeah, he speaks in hold music.
Yeah.
This is fucking incredible.
He must have incredible lungs to be able to play two instruments like that. Oh my! Oh, god, they're attached to his nose.
He has no option now.
Oh no!
This is just his life.
Is he living?
This is karma for all the shot caller shit.
Better to be dead than be facade. I want to make him cry.
Oh.
He doesn't smell like nothing. Oh my god!
Wow. Wanna not kill my dog?
If I kill his dog before he raises its defense, it won't even matter.
What the fuck?
Okay, we're gonna immediately... Yeah.
Oh, and both Kumatora and Duster have life noodles.
Does anyone know who goes first? Kumatora or Lucas? I've forgotten.
Bony
Kumatora goes
Duster.
last, I think.
You think so?
I think it's Bony Duster, Lucas Kumatora.
Alright, I'm gonna bet on Lucas going before Kumatora. Oh, I can't heal him. Okay, I understand. Good night.
Looks like you might have had a bot post in the chat.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
Should I just like do I just click this and then click like oh, account suspended or deactivated? That was fucking quick.
Oh,
You
nice.
should still be able to remove the message, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I would not know how.
That's okay.
What was I doing? Who's doing what? Alright, Kumatora, you are gonna defense down and you're gonna kick him.
Owie.
I feel like trying to wait for the thing is not gonna work. I actually probably could have made that. Oh. I'm trying to think of how to get rid of the shield.
It just goes away after like 2 or 3 turns, doesn't it?
Does it?
Unless it's like unique.
Oh, I'm like low on. Oh my god, we're in a bad position.
Stuff the banana up the horn.
It is luxurious.
Oy. I think Duster had the remaining 2 reviving items. You got one.
Oh my goodness.
Don't reflect. Do you reflect? Oh, that's good. Okay. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna see if anyone has a magic tart to give Lucas, because that'd be great. No? Okay. We're going to give pork noodles to Bonnie.
Excellent. Thank you for, yeah. I was wondering how I got banned so quickly, so thank you Ian, for reporting that.
Thank you.
Appreciated. I'm gonna fire this pencil rocket.
Oh, did he use a shield device now?
So, a lot of his damage is coming from charges, so counter could be good here.
Yeah. We have one ally though.
Is he charging every turn?
Pretty much. He'll either charge so far, or he'll charge and he'll do that AoE, make your party cry.
Right.
You count as human?
Oh.
55
Oh
cards.
my goodness. Nice.
Woo! Woo!
I didn't mean to use both of those on her, but okay. We're gonna see what fire does.
Ooh, nice. That's not nice. Yeah, if I had to fight this guy, I'd cry too.
I'm crying just looking at him.
There we go.
Finally, some good news.
Nick, no, you can't. Wait, does he still have fleas?
Yeah.
So you can't use.
Anything. I can use a healing item. Let's see what lectures. Oh, fire is good against him. Oh my god, you're killing Duster.
And flea ones. Now
Not
both
the
of your
flea
magic
bomb!
users have fleas. What is this?
At least he used his scary mask as he died.
Thank you, Duster.
You're still flea-ridden.
Still.
So we're gonna give some tofu to Duster.
Do you
We're
think
gonna
he
try and
throws the flea bombs out of his trumpets?
I hope so.
I think, yeah, he snorts them out.
Ugh.
Just launches them.
We're just gonna keep debuffing you with Duster.
Just chill.
Yeah.
The shield vanished, that's good.
Who knew that being a kitten would be so
Come
exhausting?
on!
Duster, no!
No!
Yeah, let's go!
Oh, I forgot about the fucking fleas.
Nick, always remember that if I am dying, just bring me some strawberry tofu. And I
Yeah.
will not die. Make me better than ever.
How do y'all feel about tofu?
I like tofu.
I like it in certain contexts.
I have not actually ever had the chance to try it in proper, I don't think. Minus a really bad tofu burger I had in middle school.
Whenever you go to Crazy Bar again, put some tofu in your bowl.
I literally just went there today.
Nice! We went there yesterday.
Nice.
But yeah, I always like to put some tofu in my bowl, and yesterday I finally let Nick try it. And you had a positive reaction to it.
Yeah.
Need to add some more variety to my bowls when I go there.
Oh my god, I felt so bad. I always try and put a lot of spices on it. Just cause. So I always add curry powder, a bunch of pepper, and I also add the lemon pepper.
It's a paprika, cayenne, and the lemon pepper
Yes.
filling. Yeah.
As I was pouring the lemon pepper, it wasn't coming out all that quickly, so I kept shaking it, and the top came off. It didn't all fall in my bowl. It all fell right next to the bowl.
Well, that still is a rough situation, but thank God it didn't just ruin your food.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Oh man, yeah, I was so actually I even noted when I was putting the lemon pepper in the other side one, where it's just completely open and it doesn't have the little holes in the shaker. It was just completely I tried to shut it and it would not shut.
Okay.
So I had to hold it shut while I poured it.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, I think I've debuffed
And I
him as much
even
as I
tried to
can.
put my elbow into it, and I was just it's not clicking.
Yeah, no, it just wasn't happening. Oh, lemon pepper's good.
At least that station where you put the spices on it, it has the tray underneath of it.
Yeah.
So it's not they have to clean off the counter. It's just dump the tray.
Dump the tray, grab a new one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna attack with these fools because they can't do anything until they're not prying and flea-ridden. So if they die and get revived, that's actually beneficial here.
This fight's a lot more intense than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, we came in a not great position to begin with, but
Mortal damage! Mortal damage! Mortal damage!
It's not ideal.
Miss!
I straight up thought that they did that to Kumatora right after she got revived.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna die, Lucas, but it's okay. You got a memento. It's okay. She's gonna use this on Duster, who's gonna use another one on Boney. then we'll all be alive, and everyone will have died once, so no one will have a thing, except Kumatora, who just got farted on.
Okay, that's fine. It's okay to get farted on. It's not okay to have fleas.
Okay.
Like, the farts we can deal with. I can take a shower. The fleas, we gotta take like 3 showers for that.
3 full showers, can you believe that?
Just submerge your body in something.
Wait, what did I just
I have had I have had once when I was living in Charleston a flea infestation in our house.
Oh.
When it is an infestation, it's terrifying. You can like. I never thought I'd know the sound of a flea jumping, but when there's so many constantly jumping around, it's like a terrifying noise.
Yeah, I remember for a while, like I was getting bit like around my ankles while I was asleep, and I like couldn't figure it out. And I thought that I had bed bugs, but it wasn't the same pattern that bed bugs bite in. I just thought that it was like mosquitoes or something. And eventually I caught a flea. And I like went down to show it to my dad.
Oh, with
Like,
your
Dad,
hands.
it's this. And opened my fingers and immediately jumped away. And it's like, yep, that's a flea. We have fleas in our house.
No.
Hate it.
Flea bombing is not fun.
No, it's not.
Some fucking juice, Lucas.
Where's the juice, Lucas?
Where's your fucking juice? What does the dragonfly do?
It's popular with kids. Use it to lure them.
Trying to get you on fire again, because that was helpful. I don't think the debuffs wear off, right? They probably just debuff now.
I don't actually know. I think over time they may go down.
Let's see if that changes anything. I think yeah, you're just gonna start hitting them.
Oh, yay, he smiled.
Oh, good.
Can he? His trunk is just lift up a little
That's
bit.
what I was saying. How does that affect his nostril trumpet?
Rejuvenate attack tongues.
Shield vanish.
Yes. Not the bums.
Oh my god!
Just Kumatora.
We're just gonna rush them.
Brush, brush, brush. Not the banana!
What is
Not the
that?
fleas!
That's so demoralizing. What the hell? Only I'm allowed to use healing items, not the bots.
When you finally got Steven's Metagross down to a sliver of health, he uses a full restore.
Get him, get him, get him.
No!
You're joking.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean to wake you up.
Hey Zach, you wanna try?
Oh boy.
Also, I don't know if you want to say no or not and keep all those items.
I'm probably good at. Worst case scenario, if we lose by such a large deficit again, we may have to grind out some levels again.
That's okay.
That's doable.
I think the main issue there is like Lucas had almost no magic going in. So
we can't get back down yet.
No.
Because there's a hot spring right down there. I think there was like a small area to the right we might not have explored before that, and I'm like trying to like hope that there's another saves point or maybe a hot spring up here.
Oh yeah, you need to go read the sign.
The way
In
this
our house.
the way this game is built, I like don't think that there would be like a whole area that doesn't have a hot spring in it.
Right? Yeah. Oh. That damn banana.
The damn banana indeed.
Banana. There's gotta be a way to remove chat. I'm actually gonna like look up strategy for this guy too.
I'm currently looking up strategy as well.
You be careful looking things up. Might get blurry.
That's okay.
No, it's not.
It's okay. I was already spawned on a later boss.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
No.
No, I'll stop. Get it, Duster. Yeah.
Duster, yeah!
Kick ass too. Just rips his wing off.
Ice or fire?
Ice.
I see a lot of people suggesting, just get out Shield Omega first turn, which I tried to do, but like Boney died before that, and then the recovery game screwed everything up. But you know, try to get that on everyone, and then just keep buffing and debuffing with everyone you can for a while.
Okay.
Just like stack your at the beginning,
And I
I guess.
think Duster can make the side cry as well with the pendulum question mark?
I think that would be the... I don't know. I feel like none of the like effect ones worked on him at all.
Except for
that
the
I tried.
debuff
Yeah,
on him.
Like
the
offense
tickle
sounds
stick.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, just go in with like full magic for Lucas, shield first turn, and then use both Kumatora and Duster to debuff.
Hey.
And maybe give any attack items to Boney.
Nine. Always.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no, he's engulfed in flames.
Kumatora wants that.
You are
She would
correct.
never.
We would never let her die.
I would never.
Big dog.
Good kill, Boney. I thought we had already like beaten all these like
We didn't save
little
after.
story bits. We didn't.
Y'all find out what the dragonfly does?
Yeah, you got
Good
it.
idea. That's the AC. Is that a Junji Ito shirt that you have
It
on?
is a Junji Ito shirt.
Nice. I've been seeing those pop up recently. I think I saw one. I don't remember where I saw it actually. I know that it was like a store that I didn't expect to see it at. Maybe it was at Target. I don't remember, but I definitely saw a few at Hot Topic as well.
I got this online through GameStop.
Nice. That was where I saw it. Was GameStop because I went to the mall today while Nick was in this thing. And when I went to Hot Topic, I got the first volumes of Hero Aka and Haikyuu.
Oh, nice!
And some Pokemon cards.
Damn it, I've read like 20 chapters of Haikyuu and I haven't read any since. Ugh.
The dragonfly is just like an item to sell for money.
Okay.
Oh, cool. I hope y'all don't mind if my feet up here, my knees hurt.
It's okay.
How dare.
Hey.
I should probably.
Did you take your leave?
No.
No!
Oh, God.
God, I hate him.
Thank you. Alright, y'all. It's time. If you haven't taken your medications today, now's the time to do it.
Do it!
Join me in taking your daily medications, friends.
Pill popping time.
Pill popping time.
Pills here, as they say.
I'm gonna take my
Wow.
ADHD medication in the evening and wonder why. Why am I so focused on whatever video game I decide to focus on?
Mm.
Try and fall asleep.
Can I see your coffee?
Here's some cold coffee to get your pills down.
Bottoms up.
Bone apple teeth.
Yum. You drinking all of it? Don't you still have to go to Pussycat?
Mm-mm.
Did you take them all in one batch?
Nice!
Like 4 pills?
Bottoms up.
Wow. Yeah.
4.5.
Like a true hero.
Would you take these elsewhere so I don't lose them?
God, I did
Just
catch
the
up.
riddle rattle.
On the edge of a table where a cat will inevitably knock him off.
Of course. I did finally catch up on the Hiroaka manga.
Oh, nice.
It is insane right now.
Zach,
Yes.
you'll never believe what happened today. You'll
What
never
happened?
believe what Joey did.
What did that little lad do?
We were fucking watching Hunter x Hunter, and Joey does what Joey likes to do, which is knock shit off
Oh, right.
of the table. Nick, what did he knock off the table?
A foam D20.
And what did it land on?
A 1 or a 20.
A 20.
Nice!
Oh,
Lucky! Lucky Joey!
Lucky Joey, I'd never been... I have been so proud of him before, but this was an exceptionally prideful moment
I'm just scared.
of this lovely cat.
I'm just scared because I don't know what he was rolling for.
Stealth. Who's working? No!
Raise it! Raise it!
Right.
Ah.
Everyone's still above 150. I've hardly used any PP.
Madam Lava, will you allow us?
No!
She said no!
She got you.
Oh!
Unfathomable speed! Well, now we know who's been leaving those farts and those presents for us.
Oh no! Miss Lava!
That was a nasty one, too. Good dog. What the fuck is that? Madam!
Excuse me! Has she ever done that before?
No.
You ticked her off.
Bro.
I'm sorry, honey. I did.
I'm sorry. I know you're trying to sleep. I'm just so fucking baffled. A fucking heal.
No! Kicker duster.
Aw, kick her real quick. Don't smooch the pooch.
Pooch doesn't deserve it.
Do you think she keeps like pet slug moths?
I think so.
Yes. Probably puts her glasses of wine on her Mac cargo.
Mm. You say like Mac cargo, like MacDonald.
Mac cargo.
Oh.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Mad cargos, man.
I don't like how that's fine. I'm so dumb.
Rip.
This sticky situation calls for some. Man, 80 damage? From a little fly?
Whoops.
Good job.
Her look just says, darling, I would never go. Oh, I bet she sounds like Edna Mode.
I bet she does.
I was thinking more of the slug receptionist from Lost Design.
Oh, yes!
What is her name? Wazowski.
Oh, dang, I thought you were talking about Sylvia. Wazowski's girlfriend.
Oh, no. I'm talking about, like, the one that was secretly, like, an undercover super cop.
Mm-hmm. Number 1. What was her name? Madge? I think?
Nah.
Scamper and mushroom. Oh, damn it. Not like this.
Staple of mushroom.
Do it. It's your right as an American citizen. Staple of mushroom.
The 32nd and a half amendment.
32nd and a half.
The moonwalk.
Little moonwalk. Saltwater gun. Saltwater gun will be good against the sod. Nice.
It will be good indeed.
Oh.
Alright, Lucas, I guess we're gonna vibe in here for a few minutes. just to help you walk off the fever. Oh gosh, she's doing the thing. Her paws on her face.
How?
She's Dio posing.
What do? What was that?
She was incredibly talkative the first 2 days she was here. I'm kind of sad that she didn't show off her speaking skills to Emily more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was pretty talkative, I thought.
I heard like 2 meows.
Maybe once she feels 100%, she'll be back to her chipperest self.
Not falling for that.
I was wondering if you were going to.
Oh, pee-pee back. Okay, let's see. What's this? Lucas. Ace.
Mother.
Would y'all be mad if I just threw away the strong color?
Go for it.
It's good. After getting your shields and debuffs off on New Facade, it says to spam lightning at him. And do use the saltwater guns.
Ooh. Oh, look, a present.
Listen. Ow.
Darn it.
What? Woo.
I can't believe you got like that. You remember Kids Bop?
Oh.
Oh, Lord. Yes.
Like, VHS tapes that they would put on in the music class in elementary school where, like, there'd be productions of, like, public domain children's songs with visuals. Wait, not Kids Bop, Kids Songs.
There we go. I very vaguely remember that.
Almost the same.
I keep remembering the one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater one.
Oh. I forgot about that string of words.
The one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater?
Yep.
Oh wow, okay, if you Google that, you see a lot of people's, they have their own, like, OCs based off of it.
Oh, dude!
That's amazing.
At this point, I shouldn't be surprised by anything that comes from the internet. However, I am still managed to be surprised.
I like this
very
one, it's just a
often.
squirrel, but purple.
That's a very cute squirrel,
Look
to
at
be
the purple
honest.
squirrel. It's like irradiated. You live this time, Bonnie. Nice.
For now.
I hate this one.
Why won't you die? That's gonna hurt.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, that sure hurts. Hey, there goes his reload.
Oh no.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I should have known
Of
better
course.
than to try and be like conservative with my power points against this asshole. Please die, please die, please die. Oh my god. Wow. I should have fucking known better.
Yo, this area has no right.
Yeah, this is one of the hardest parts of the game. It's like a top 3, and this isn't the 3.
Man.
You tried, and I appreciate that.
These flies are like deceptively strong, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Good lord. These work. Yes. Nice. I should probably
Boy, but the tube. Do you think Boney would like Bojangles biscuit? And if so, what kind of biscuit would he like?
a boneberry biscuit.
I want to talk about Bojangles, and now I really want Bojangles.
I'll never forget that I worked at Bojangles like when I was a junior in high school, and like I never tried the Bowberry biscuit
What?
until like I didn't try it until my algebra teacher like brought them into the class because we all like brought in all of our homework
You're
up
like,
to like that test.
what am I missing?
Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, what have I done?
All this time squandered.
But I appreciate the cinnamon twists more, but I don't think they sell them, which is very sad.
I think the Bowberries were consistently good, but the cinnamon twists were kind of hit or miss. But when they were hit, they were better.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Because sometimes they would come out too dry,
Yeah, they did.
but it's hard to fuck with the Bowberry.
Plus, you can like get like the light brown Bowberry biscuit. It could be like a bit more fluffy. You can get the dark brown Bowberry biscuit, which I prefer my biscuits to be dark brown anyway.
Are the Bowberries made, like the biscuits, are they made the exact same way as the regular biscuits, just with berries thrown in?
I
It's gotta be.
imagine that's the case, but I'm not. I don't remember. We had like this one woman who had been working with Bojangles for like 14 years that made the biscuits every day.
We took the secret to her grave.
Those biscuits haven't been the same since Linda died.
Okay. So there's an area below us, so right there that might actually now that I think about it.
Madam!
Oh, what am I still?
Ooh,
Can I staple on it?
Madam, no!
Ma'am? I'm gonna have to ask you to chill the fuck out.
What's the name of that Pokemon card we got today?
Karen's... What was it?
Was it Karen's Ambition?
No. It was like Karen's Condescendence or something.
Oh my god.
It was like a reverse hollow, like, Karen card.
Yeah, a reverse hollow Pokemon trainer card, and that was like the only rare-ish card we got from our little pithy bowl.
Man. That's fucked up,
Man.
Fuck, dude, Miss Lava literally just came in and said,
Fuck.
no. Right before the boss fight.
God, indeed.
Were either of you able to confirm if there was like a hot spring or anything in this area?
Oh. I will double check again. I had not confirmed it by this point. I didn't see anything.
I'm trying to remember the area that was like before this.
It was Saturn Valley. But we can't go back.
We can't?
No, why are you back? No.
Well, I guess we have to move forward.
Cause like,
Because we ain't. There's no fucking way.
it's down there. If it's anything, it's gotta be down
But
there.
it has a fly!
Ah!
Hold on.
I'm gonna gamble it all. I'm gonna gamble it all that there's
Good
a
luck.
hot spring in this area. Means
Oh, Zach, I think you will be very happy to know that, like, a day or two after you were last here, I waterboarded another roach.
let's go.
And there is not a volcano. I mean, there is not
A hot spring
a hot spring.
in the volcano.
It's fine.
We're chill.
Remember your strategy?
Huh?
Remember your strategy?
Shield. Debuff.
Shield debuff.
Cry.
Kumatora and Duster can buff and debuff. Lucas can shield. Boney just live.
Tony, be a good boy.
This fucking interpreter. This interpreter reminds me specifically of like something out of the Super Mario RPGs.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Very like EGAD invention design.
Yeah.
Throw me off Bunker Tower.
Whoops.
Good luck.
He also added. Oh, he's just as beautiful as I had already.
I don't
forgotten.
think those legs move. I think they just always face down for him to land on. Maybe he needs to go somewhere he uses a jetpack.
I wish we could, like, use freeze on him and, like, freeze his jetpack so he can't charge.
Who is the saltwater gun?
Boney does.
Okay. Are you gonna first turn the saltwater?
Yeah.
That wasn't as good as I thought.
So the shield happened.
Not the beams!
You starting out with that? Okay. That's a
Honestly, as long as no one gets one shot.
I think this is like a momentum battle, and if you like get all your stuff in at the beginning and keep everyone alive, you should be good later on.
Damage.
Love that.
Can you stack shield?
I don't think so, because it's just having damage, right?
Okay.
While it's up. So then,
Yeah, that's as effective when stacked, but I don't think otherwise it doesn't.
That. A lot of PP.
Does anyone already need healing?
Nothing like crazy.
Okay. Yeah.
I will.
Yay!
I hope so. It's a rocket's good. Or should we wait for the
pencil
shield?
rocket hit the shield, yeah.
Yeah. And then for now. It's unfortunate.
I'm like already feeling better about this.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is gonna go well.
I hope.
On the wood.
Hey yo. Now you are forbidden from using people.
Now
think that is
more
not a
PP.
Who can't use PP?
Lucas. Because he only has enough for one more shield.
Mm. So you're gonna wait for it to wear off and then use it again?
What if? What if?
Luxury.
Can he cry?
I don't know if... Wait, he might be able to.
I know for sure I tried to use the Siren Beetle and the Hypno Pendulum last time and they didn't work. But I don't know if I tried that one.
Stay alive, dog.
Poor Duster.
Oh, we won't find out. I would rather it be on Duster than Kumatora Lucas though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sick.
Have you lowered his defense yet or just offense?
I was going to lower his defense, but then
Duster can't use special
Oh.
stuff.
Right.
okay, I might have lowered it. It's okay. Okay. Oh, that's There you go.
Nice.
I hate you. I'm Nazi, but that's fine. He got that off,
Okay.
which is good.
So it's just a chance it might fail, not like 100%.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, he's not. Oh, I'm so dumb.
Hmm.
Oh. Lucas was going to eat a banana, but he got nauseated that turn. Did it take the banana?
Oh, good.
Still have enough for a shield if I use this single weapon. want to use the last years on that. I think. Like, oh, I should have used the pencil rocket. Stop it. Stop it. You're so mean.
Enough.
You're so mean.
If Kumatora dies and gets revived by the Memento, do you get PP back?
Oh.
Oof.
Did you just use healing and refreshment?
Yes, because the refreshment will cure the nausea, and then her healing will do the bleed.
Worm.
Woof woof. Good. So. Fuck you. There.
Good call, good call.
I hold on to that last little bit.
Wait, do you want to heal Duster with Lucas and then debuff or buff with Duster?
I was thinking about healing Bonnie.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm just dreading them eating the banana.
Right.
No way. Okay, I'll take that. Field's already gone.
Okay, I think you got the momentum now.
Shielded. Please cry. Damn it.
Please, right.
You suck.
I did read that once he starts eating the bananas, it means he's pretty close.
Oh. How dare
Good.
you affect the dog?
But his offense is maxed down. We'll have the banana still in the secret herb.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you're finally free, but this has just been a tough boss battle this whole stream,
Indeed.
basically. And then grinding for the tough boss battle, so you haven't missed much. But I feel good about it right now.
Yes.
You just have to slow down so much
Have
to
you-
be careful.
I think you might have some more tickle stick debuffs left with him. I think it was the scary mask that was, like, run out.
Let's see.
Ooh. Hold her leg straight to her face.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Cat dude at...
Doesn't. Big ball.
Yeah. If you can...
Yes!
Yes.
What? Oh. It looked good. Okay.
Uh.
Nice.
God damn it!
I think that turn just, like, completely balanced out,
Yeah.
if I had to estimate it.
Yeah!
Good
Yeah, good dog. That's
Oh no! Or I can't perform special techniques.
Nice! You did it.
You did
fuck
it!
that fight.
You killed him.
You done did it.
Oh,
You done so.
now that
Huh?
poor interpreter is single.
Are
I
you gonna
felt-
sneeze? Yeah, you are.
Oh. Our cat just got, like, a 6-sneeze combo in.
Victory sneeze.
I feel like that was, like, a... Wow. And everyone gets the XP.
Wow.
I feel like that was, like, a
Nice.
really, like, well-balanced fight, though, in terms of it being difficult, but also achievable.
Yeah, I agree.
Good job, honey.
I think RPGs sometimes just have those boss fights where, like, it seems like a lot, but really the hardest part is just, like, they're an HP sponge. You just need to outlast it.
A lot of the times you just get used to, like, attacking everything that gets in your path, and, like, it takes you off guard and you have to, like, actually use some strategy.
Oh, and he lets out another one. Off you go.
Some...
Intensity. Oh. What if it wasn't here, though? Hey.
What happens
How's
if the
he
interpreter
going?
pulled the needle?
I like that timeline.
Oh,
Oh, hey. What's up?
that concludes my interpretation. Alrighty.
Ooh.
Time to get
moly.
this needle. Sort of from this side, just for funsies. Oh. Did she?
She used a little claw to balance herself. It's okay.
Storm, I'll be your interpreter. Pay me.
You just have to speak in horns from now on.
I can't get over the little cat.
You like our little feline friend?
I will say, it doesn't really feel any different than when an evil person is pulling it out. I don't feel the difference. I feel like we're just pulling needles out nonetheless.
But now we have more love.
Gamma.
Do not, honey.
Hey, you there. Hey, you.
There is
lady.
there is no positive or negative effect on who pulls the needles until they've all been pulled.
Oh, I'm sorry we woke you up. Yes, saw it.
I'll tell you about the needle and the disappear. South
Ton
Island. Oh, do we get to choose from here?
No, I don't think so. It's just you know they don't have any other leads. Chupichuyoi.
Ionia. Didn't Ionia already die? Am I crazy?
No, Ionia was the one we like talked to, and then she like turned into a paper kite and flew away.
You're right.
That's right. Oh, yay, secret notebook. Thank you.
I love their little butt shake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. A razor and lipstick. I humbly accept these.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
See you in your dreams, kid.
See you there.
okay, I see you in therapy.
Oh, what was that?
We're actually gonna have to fight our way out. Are you kidding me? What if we die before we save?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
No, just spam attack.
I made a mistake. I've made a mistake!
Just run.
You say just run. However, I'm not sure if I can. eat my bananas either. We're gonna try it again. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Bye. I am.
Don't go that way. Don't go that way.
I think that's the exit though, because I
Yeah.
think this is the exit.
Oh,
area
This is
then.
not an exit.
Oh no.
Yeah. You want to
Okay.
go to the right.
I'm
I
sorry.
do want to go that way.
Heal if you can though.
Nah.
Nah. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
This is funny. I'll look back on this later and laugh.
I'm laughing right now.
Very funny.
We're gonna have a good time, even if one person goes.
We're gonna use that memento immediately, huh?
No, we're not!
Let's go.
No, we are not!
We could scarf that banana down in like a nanosecond.
Banana sec.
Banana second.
Oh. It's fine. It's fine.
It's all good.
We're good.
Oh, you pinned Miss Lava down, eh?
We're gonna pin her down.
Why would it make us run all the way through this area with no save?
Yeah, this is spooky.
Yeah.
This is a nightmare.
Dude. No. Take out the fly. Take out the fly.
Okay, you just have one Miss Lava to destroy.
No, don't kiss him! Look at what you've done. He's
I have
sick.
like not been this stressed in a long time.
Blow all the healing items to get everyone back to full. Fuck it. It's all worth it.
Just
Ah, yes. There's the exit.
I will not calm down now, son.
why
Oh,
now?
feel feverish, Lucas!
Oh,
Look!
Oh, this is great.
Y'all!
Oh, this is great.
shit! Hot tackle.
Yes, we can. I'll run if I want to.
Run.
Ran away.
Just hold down. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, stop, Nick. Okay, we're fine.
Or are we?
Are there any more? Okay, we gotta
This,
think.
this is the last one.
Last one, Madam Lava. It's okay. It's all right. We've ran away before,
And we're gonna
we'll
do
it
the-
again.
The Joestar secret technique.
Wow.
This is fine. My hands aren't sweaty. It must
Hidden
have
boss
been.
fight. We haven't missed that secret boss fight you were talking about, have we?
No.
Oh,
Where's the nearest fucking frog?
Right below us.
Okay.
I wonder if this is.
Aww.
It did. I was right. Hello, Monsieur Frog. I would like to save my game. Pretty please.
I've never been this happy to see a frog before, and I'm always happy to see frogs.
Sheesh. Well, if they let us just go straight down, there is a hot spring right below us on the other side of this, so...
It's like, why can't I run? Like, oh, right.
Well...
Are you okay?
Looking at sky. Come up here very easy.
Name.
Came up here. Ladder there.
Well...
Hello.
And go down, and go up, and fall.
I would like to fall, please.
I would like to fall. You lied.
Lucas does not want to fall.
Only Mr.
Duster and
Saturn can
Boney
fall.
are not having it. Listen, I keep trying to run, and I can't. Oh, it.
Is the hot spring down that little ramp? Was it that close? I can't recall. No? Okay, that's not a ramp. That's just a sheer cliff.
I did have the right idea in mind to go down this way earlier. I need to talk there. Yeah, whatever you say, dude.
There it is.
Whatever
oh my
you
goodness.
say.
I didn't think we'd ever see a hot spring again.
We are all feeling
Everything
alive again.
Is fine.
Everything's good. Everything's great.
We're A-okay.
Yep.
You didn't talk to that one, Mr. Saturn.
Which one, Mr. This
That
one?
one, yeah.
This one.
Whose hot spring wash exhaust off? Dakota.
I had to talk to them.
You
Yeah.
had to. You actually get soft locked if you don't.
Girl. I'm girl.
Happy Pride.
but if alrighty.
Never tire of this.
I don't tire of it either, buddy.
Your friendly
Not
neighborhood
friend.
pork rinds.
Is that what I think it is?
It's a donut!
Jerk.
Jerk indeed. Like, sorry, you have to go through the volcano?
Now go back through the volcano and use the other exit.
Do you have any...
Roasted barley powder. Roasted.
What do you have to say?
You all come from now on?
But... Alrighty.
Surely they will all have
We have been waiting for this.
important insight.
Actually, you know what? I need to go ahead and do it.
Roasted barley powder.
Excuse me, sir.
We all good friends. All everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Sir, is there another way out of here?
Where go? There? But here? Hell. We are all us.
Sure are, buddy. Cam girl, indeed. Alrighty. Oh wait, you're not.
You're not
I am
Mr.
a
Saturn, get the
fool.
fuck.
I don't know why I thought I could buy from him, even though I literally just deposited my item. Maybe I need to talk to one of the Saturns and post.
Perhaps.
A home-dwelling Saturn.
Alright, first, this sign.
This hole. And cliff. The Fire Mountain.
Who's she licking?
Oh, what a surprise.
Aww.
Wow, wow, wow.
Those were Steve Jobs' last words.
Potential!
Yup.
No one to catch anymore. Mantis is sorry. Dead person broke tongue and left.
Yep, sure did. Oh.
We call birdies. Lots of birdies. A flying vehicle. Birdies eat. Maybe one more.
To find you a bird.
Birdies run if you chase. Wait. And birdies come. Patience. Patience and catch.
Alrighty, I understand what to do now. Oh.
Oh.
What you doing?
One birdie more, one birdie more. Fishing for birdies.
Is that so?
What are you doing?
Can't catch birdie.
You say the same thing as...
Ever gone bird fishing?
Can't say I have.
Got it.
Hey.
Got the birdie. Pause.
Catch the birdie?
Hand it over, birdie.
Use birdies and a good thing. You wait in the hot spring.
Can do. Will do. See you there.
I wish at one point in my life someone says to me, wait in the hot spring.
Wait in the hot spring.
Why, hello there.
Don't say hot spring, but have coffee?
Alright, Zach, your turn. Get ready.
Oh. Oh boy. Here goes.
Are we tripping off of coffee? No one is simply born strong. People only grow stronger little by little by encountering difficult situations and learning not to run from them, no matter how frightening or daunting they may be. Lucas, that is exactly what you have done to grow strong. However, you did not do it for yourself. You grew strong for those who would otherwise be unable to help. They are the reason you are strong. Even now, you occasionally show a glimpse of it, Lucas. Fleeting images of that once pampered crybaby boy can sometimes be seen in your smile. You've come a very long way. There's no telling what to expect from here on out. But if one thing is certain, it's that those who believe in you will be right there to help. Trust in them. Is this just like an inner monologue, like pep talk, drinking his coffee? Now go forth, toward whatever stands out the most in your eyes. Go, facing not the darkness, but the light. Lucas and his companions. You have driven the enemy into a corner. The enemy's back is to the wall. There is nothing to fear now. Everyone is watching on, complete faith in you. In their hearts, they all say, thank you. Can you hear them? Can you hear them?
Thank you.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I think on one point I had one of those epiphanies when I jumped up on that stump in Earthbound.
Yeah, that's the misdirection, is you think the epiphany's gonna happen when you get on the stump, but it's next to it.
I pull a stone thingy. Sparkly thingy. I make sparkly and give back. I make sparkly.
Yeah, sure do.
Birdie cage done.
So what, do we come back here later and that courage badge will be like upgraded or something?
Oh, he'll deliver it.
Ah.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Will do,
That's
buddy.
the badge that we got from grandfather, I believe.
Ah.
But he said it was Flint who said to give it to Lucas.
there it be.
This cat is so sweet. If I
Flying
were
birdcage.
touching any other cat's little paws like this, they'd immediately attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah? I think
So amicable.
Hey.
You can touch her beans.
Give me the beans.
You ride flying birdcage?
Yep, we.
We just hold on to this rope.
Hold it!
Yes.
Ooh. You think that's a cheap rope? But I still have another jaw.
You girls know something.
Oh, this is so fucking
Oh
cute.
no!
What the hell? This is like some Gitwe shit straight up.
We got two bot ads in our chat in one stream.
Yeehaw.
The bots are like in full force right now.
Uh-huh.
It must be the hurricane. Can do it. Oh my.
Don't let go. Wow, did you really just stick her leg? Oh no!
That birdcage is gonna come back in a really beautiful moment later on.
I had faith in you.
No! Rope stake, no!
Nick, does this imply what I think it's implying?
What?
Oh, yes, I would love to think great. Thank you.
Be gone, bot!
Be gone, bot and feed.
This crab destroys bots.
So, like, apparently, like, a thing in, I don't know if it's, like, Japanese culture or it's, like, Asian culture in general, but, like, before committing suicide, you neatly take off your shoes and place them somewhere.
Aw,
Into the ocean they go.
I was not aware of this tradition.
If you notice, it's in the first scene of Shin Godzilla when they
Oh.
find the scientist's boat and his shoes are laying nicely somewhere. I wonder what could be here. I am heading there. How did you know? I can't believe that Yaku got a part in this game.
Yeah, excellent casting.
Walk across the to the sea.
Oh.
Maybe the pig mouse just talked
Please,
to the
please
sea.
talk to that pig up there. Please. I have to know what this pig is going to say.
You have to know.
If I don't know, I die.
Guess
Dang,
we'll die.
I guess you'll die.
Oh, cool. I've been looking forward to that.
Is that so?
Oh no.
Oh no.
What does it mean?
What
Could
does
be
it mean?
anything.
What does it mean? Is that what you think? Madam, what do you have to say about this? Oh boy.
Oh.
Yeehaw. Hello there. What are you selling here?
To the sheep shop.
I would love to buy.
Really, you will buy you
Thank you.
something.
So we can go to Healing Items.
You gonna buy an Aloha shirt for Kumatora?
Yeah. And one more, just for good measure. Could be over here.
No, just the rest of the town.
But Holmes! Oh. Sir, what have you done to land yourself in here?
Respect.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
understand that. The city isn't for everyone. Not all dogs. What is a...
An ossicle is an earbone.
How interesting. What could this be? Whoa!
I wonder who put that there.
I do. Ah, that was exactly what we needed, actually.
Oh.
Well,
Well, that's sad.
indeed. Yes, I do remember y'all. Back to the hometown and back out we go. Bye-bye.
Ain't even gonna talk to any NPCs, see what's developed.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That is one of the things that we appreciate about the game. You haven't seen Mr. Facade? I wonder why.
That's a good thing.
Hello? Super humongous. You wanna go? Eh.
Earthquakes.
Oh, no problem, sir.
Ah, fuck you too.
Yeah. Oh.
What the?
Well, you got that right. Let's see if you got anything in this house that strikes my fancy. Hi there. What do you have to say?
Fuck
the huckster.
God. Well, he doesn't seem to hate me outright.
They just hate us though. Like, what the fuck?
What you guys think? Well, I appreciate you, Sebastian. I do. And whomst are you?
It's a big happy box.
Oh yes, Ollie. Humor. Maybe this family just has a dark sense of humor. Right?
My favorite joke was when she said her entire family hates us.
It made me
I
laugh
laughed.
so much.
Madam, how are you doing?
What are you chewing on?
What you chewing?
Gum?
Your
Grass?
What does that mean?
I think
She
she's
just said
flirting.
I'm a loser.
Oh damn!
She had her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. This is so sad. You have merchandise!
It used to be free.
you, sir. These were all very nice. I mean, if you're going like a day trip, move the hotel.
We'll just take it and push it somewhere else.
'Tis you. Dang, that sucks sometimes. But sometimes that's okay. Sure. Is that why you're not fighting those? Well, when you look at this face, can't help but be scared. None home.
Left me.
Empty home.
You're not even gonna look in the mirror or take a nap in your own bed.
Look here. I took a rest when we get to the beach. Looking handsome.
Good, we confirmed it.
You know what? This is the bigger bed. We will take a nap. Just you know, the big bed really makes a difference.
It really does.
Or maybe we just all four crammed on the bed.
Big nap.
Big nap indeed. Isn't she darling?
She's such a... I can't believe she's seriously just been laying here like the whole time. Minus like getting up a few times.
Yeah, her little description at PetSmart was very simple, just very affectionate, good with other cats.
Yeah.
Likes to talk. That's the other part that was on it.
Loud. Like... Wait, is that the rope snake in that hole?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice. Yeah, I would never put a snake on the end of like a fishing line and throw it out for the fish to have.
Likewise, I'd be horrified if I saw a worm eat a rat.
Yes, sirree.
Well, I will see you in the big city there, Rope Snake.
Seems like everything's pointing to Newport City. I know it's gonna be like... My only experience with Newport is like the Smash stage, and it's one of the like crazier, or I guess it was one of the crazier, more like detail-oriented stages for years.
Until they introduced fucking the Great Cave Offensive in what is it, Palutena's Temple.
God, yeah.
In we go. Oh. Oh.
That's about right.
Ooh.
Maybe squeal. Good for you, man.
Yeah.
Oh. An air supply. Anger. I hear that you're an oxygen supply machine. May I have Kissy? Oh! Not the dog! No running under here.
Really does not last long at all.
Hello there. Oh my goodness.
Right, fish.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
How dare you?
Indeed.
I know.
Alright, what are you weak to? Lightning and sleep sounds about right.
It's like a weird little alien Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, why is this scene just like a little too familiar? So I took more damage in that fight than I would have liked.
Yeah. No, we don't have to grind again, but realistically, we probably do.
Yeah. Because of course.
Because.
It's the life of playing an RPG.
Yeah. That's
Yeah. At least we got this little cutie to assist us.
little lady. Oh my goodness. Marcy's gonna smell you and she's gonna go crazy.
You like, what the fuck is that?
So tired. Okay, I must avert myself from the cat.
Alrighty, let's. No! Oh, dear. I can't believe.
Oh, so close.
Shooketh. Do not, madams. That's just rude. Poor
Would
Duster.
you like one of these?
What was one of these?
Little cinnamon
It's a
cracker.
cinnamon cracker thing.
Have one. Ooh. Yeah, I don't. When I think of like chocolate chip cookies and stuff like that, I really like them like soft or like chewier and stuff like that. Like I don't like the like crunchy.
Right, yeah, I understand that.
But like I fucking love like ginger snaps and
Yeah.
what are they called? They're like little pecan like harder cookies.
I know you're talking about, yeah.
But like I love stuff like this.
There's some flavors I associate with hard and some associate soft. Would you rather have a chocolate cookie that's like a chocolate chip cookie, or one where the chocolate is like baked into the dough completely?
And personally, I'd probably rather have plain old chocolate chip.
Mm. I like my cookies to be more homogeneous, I think.
I respect it. How do y'all feel about white chocolate macadamia cookies?
Yeah, yeah, I can vibe with them.
Yeah, we enjoy those.
Please tell me there's an oxygen supply. Well, it's just one. How dare you? Needy squeal.
That's pretty good.
You alright? That video you ended up sending me, Chris, person
Oh my god!
destroying that cockroach with the can of raid. Ugh.
That was good.
Just like, die!
Just like the fact that I saw that, like, I think the morning or like 2 mornings after we last streamed. It was just so perfect.
For 2 hours straight.
God. Kumatora, I love you, but this man is weak against light, and I need you. Hit some thunder. Pretty please.
It's the thumb.
There, or Boney will
No,
just
Bonnie was the bite.
Bonnie got it.
Alright, Kumatora, grab another. Kumatora is now unallowed.
Maybe the lightning doesn't work underwater because it immediately diffuses everywhere.
It was weak to lightning.
It said it was weak to lightning, and I was able to use it on the other.
Nice.
Nice.
Might I have that soda you offered?
Did you see that?
No,
It
I
ran
looked
away?
over the
I
second.
decided it was time to go on a paid vacation.
You know what? I don't blame him.
Oh.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Can I bother you for that soda?
Yeah, absolutely. Here's that.
You heard it. I'm good for now, thank you. No! No! Please, please.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Oh,
Nice.
Thank you.
An oxygen supply machine.
Hey, honey.
Who designed it this way?
Maybe they're naturally occurring.
It's a machine, though.
Are you just a fish? Do you breathe your guilt?
you an enemy of all fish kind?
I don't want to fight you.
We're not enemies, bro.
There we go.
Very nice.
Cool. Enemy.
Ah!
Wow.
Oh, I haven't heard this song in a while.
Why are they so fast?
Because they're so carefree.
Aye aye.
They've let go of everything that weighs them down.
They have no inhibitions.
Feel the rain on your skin.
Zach, I forget, have you played any Kingdom Hearts games?
Not really. Not enough for it to like matter.
Like a little bit of one, but like not all the way through or something?
But like I think I was hanging out with someone and they handed me the controller for like 5 or 10 minutes.
I didn't have any particular reason for asking, I was just kind of wondering.
Yeah, no. I've never had too much of an interest in it. And just like the more convoluted I hear it getting over the years, the more I'm like, eh.
I played the first two, because like, I was interested in seeing what the series was about, but after that it got a little much.
Yeah.
I also played the 3DS one just because
I do remember you playing this
the
one.
3DS one like had different gameplay from the rest of the series. It was like very acrobatic and fast, and I liked that. I saw someone else playing it, and I was like, I want to play that one.
I've lied to you. I did acquire secondhand Chain of Memories as a kid, and I played a lot of that. I think I got to the last boss. I don't think I ever beat it.
Was it the PS2 or the Game Boy one?
Just the Game Boy one.
That's that awesome Sora outfit when he goes to the Nightmare Before Christmas world,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. That
I always
iconic shit.
admired that. I never played it, but
I think that's
I
also
like
that's the game that made Cloud eligible to be in Smash Brothers.
It was a. I like. It's the only Kingdom Hearts game I've played, and I liked it. But it's also the Kingdom Hearts game that everyone shits on because it has a weird like card-based combat system. But I really liked it.
Storm, what are your favorite types of shorts?
what?
How long do you like your shorts to be? Do you want 0 pockets or 18? Do you want them to be brown or rainbow?
Like the jorts, it's a power choice.
27 pockets, okay, respectable.
Alright, goodbye.
There he goes.
Just above the knee. In rainbow. Okay. Your shorts will be arriving shortly.
Wait. You ready to go on a paid vacation, sir?
Nice.
There we go. Nice.
Good.
Good dog.
A really disturbingly real, like, pressurization noise.
Smack.
You seen the trailer for Franklin? I mean, not Franklin.
Franklin. Hey, it's Franklin.
Clifford the Big Red Dog?
Oh, yes, I have.
Did you know that he's, like, formally classified as a kaiju?
I did, and I also hear people are upset about this.
That he's classified as a kaiju?
Yeah. Especially, like... He looks really... I mean... unless the movie takes place when he's literally a puppy. He just kind of looks small to me in the new movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I remember the PBS cartoon and he was like the size of a school bus. Here he looks like, you know, a big dog.
Yeah, just a bigger than a human dog.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah. I want Kaiju Clifford.
Like, I if I saw a dog that big in real life, I would be, like, disturbed and frightened, but, like, I want Clifford to go big.
Yeah, the big red dog.
Ross O'Donovan hates that people call him a kaiju.
Yep, Ross was immediately who came to mind. I'll never forget, so... People, I guess he'd been talking about it on stream or something, but, like, some article was like, oh, Clifford's a kaiju, and then everyone tagged Ross in it. And he was like, I get it, guys, but you guys need to stop fucking tagging me in this because no, I don't think Clifford is a kaiju. And then Twitter picked that post up, punched it into the algorithm under the kaiju tag, and he was like, oh, come the fuck
And
on.
now that's forever his thing, is he has to double down on Clifford not being a kaiju.
I want some jumbo shrimp soup.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I would kill for some fucking gumbo right now.
Oh. I don't even know the last time I had gumbo.
I think the last time I had gumbo was with you guys in Charleston, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Wait, didn't we go to McDonald's?
we did.
That was a different time.
I only went to Charleston once.
It wasn't.
It might have been with Faye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might have been Faye and Dylan now that I think about it, you're right. Yep, it was Faye, Dylan, and Claudia, I remember now.
He's been doubling that. Is this like something that came up on Game Grunts? Like, I think kaiju in Japanese literally just means like scary monster.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of stereotypical that they're big.
Yeah, if y'all remember at our high school, there was this one substitute teacher that, like, had this Japanese wife, and they went back to Japan, like, post-World War II, and this little kid saw him being, like, this tall white man and called him a kaiju.
Oh my god!
And he looked at the kid and was like, that's Mr. Kaiju. Kaiju-san
That's
to you.
Kaiju-san.
I just...
Oh, kaiju-sama. Is kaiju number 8 like a real thing?
Why does that sound familiar? What is that?
I think it's a manga, but I also feel like it might have just been a fake thing, like my brain like shot into the conversation.
Just made it up. Oh my god, she really won't
It's a
just let me
manga.
touch
Okay,
the
it's real?
beans.
Alright.
I have never touched a bean to this capacity on a cat without feeling claws. This is amazing.
You've been outbeamed.
Oh, there they are. Hello.
I like when you squeeze them, they let you squeeze them and the claw comes out.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, the title just sounded fake to me, because I was like, alright, if Chainsaw Man can be a title, like, I guess anything can.
Right.
Wow. Not to say it's a bad title, it's just, like, really, like...
He's Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, it could be, like, Hammer Dog.
I always think about those stupid fucking, isekai titles
God.
that are super long, where it's like, the time I was reincarnated as a samurai, but also 2 more lines after
And then
that.
I maxed out my level.
Oh my god.
How am I supposed to min-max my love life in this dungeon?
I think my favorite isekai that I haven't actually seen, but a friend highly recommended to me, is, I can't remember, it's like, do you like your mom's 24-hit combos or something like that? This guy enters alternate world and he's like, haha, I'm gonna be super OP pro tag and have a harem and all this other stuff. And then, his mom goes there with him. And she's like, oh, don't worry, sweetie, I won't ruin your cool. And it turns out that, like, he's not talented at all and she naturally picks up this, like, fighting game.
What were, like, the isekais that, like, sparked the trend? Because, like, I know Sword Art Online was, like, the thing for a while.
Sword Art Online, Konosuba,
Oh,
In ReZero?
there was another earlier one. but
ReZero definitely, yeah.
There was one that was done earlier by the same guy who made Sword Art Online that, like, takes place in the same unit. What the fuck was it?
Oh shit.
I recall hearing about that.
Oh my god.
That's gonna kill me. You're not thinking of Gun Gale Online, are you?
It's not Gun Gale, no.
Ooh, that's a grip.
Level 4 empties now.
Zach, without elaborating at all, because it might spoil something, just a yes or no, do you consider the Greed Island arc to be an isekai?
Oh.
Just yes or no. Oh. It's on a delay, but we'll see who it is in a second. Thank you! Wow, it got covered up. I have the layers fucked up.
No!
But thank you, Stacy JBX. I really appreciate it.
Indeed, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Our notification got covered up because the layers are messed up. I will fix that right now.
A Cell World, that's what it was called.
Oh,
A
nice.
Cell World really kicked off his making in isekai.
Another one that was really popular early on, but then almost immediately got shown up by Sword Art Online that I actually watched was, I think it's called Log Horizon.
Yes!
Log
yes!
Horizon was really good for its time.
Yeah, thank you, Carb G. Cell World.
Thank you so much. I was like, oh god, what the fuck is this called?
Is it, like, do you think it's like just trendy right now and it's going to like ebb out? Or is it like here to stay as a trend?
I think it's kind of here to stay. Because, like, it's very easy to...
just make one.
It's like it's just like a new form of power fantasy, kinda. Because like everyone's had that, oh, I die and now I'm the hero in another world. And, like,
Yeah.
it's just so easy to adopt and get people into.
And I think that as anime goes on, we're gonna see like different like generations of the isekai that slowly adapt it better as time goes on.
What's the word for like a Power Rangers type of thing with this like the multicolored powered gang?
Oh no, my limited knowledge of Power Rangers.
You know what I'm talking? Like Kamen Rider?
Yeah.
Gotta look it up. Killing me.
I think it's gonna go through the natural progression, like typical shonen has, where like someone's going to break the formula, and then someone is going to break that broken formula further.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing right now is like we're waiting for the subversive masterpiece that like redefines the genre, and then no one wants to try again after that.
I honestly think RE0 does a good job of it.
I've only heard good things. It's just it is not on my short list right now.
Understandable.
I have Ian is gonna get me to watch Overlord though, because that has a concept I like the concept of that one.
I could not personally do Overlord.
Okay.
But I know Ian loves that shit.
I will see. Yes, Sentai. Oh my god, thank you.
Ah, yes, Sentai.
Super Sentai. Yeah, I think it's just one of those now where it's like this is an established formula that people are going to do their spins on.
Yep.
And I think like since so many isekai are like adapted from light novels, and like so many anime have kind of like made like a 24 episode series out of like a light novel that can be read in a day.
Yeah.
I feel like actually adapting it properly is something that's going to be learned by animation studios, etc.
And yeah, that's a good point. I thought battle royales were gonna be like a fad and go away, but I think it's just a thing now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because like, I think Fortnite did it. Fortnite like was the one that like sealed the deal, because like now a whole generation is like very like this is tied to their concept of what a video game is.
Yep.
Oh god. Oh no.
You got it, you got it, you got it.
No, I don't.
You got it.
I wish I did, but we don't.
Oh.
I'm gonna hand off the controller to you.
That's
I
okay.
think Lucas is about to get a level up.
And you got like all the side items
Oh
anyway.
wait, go back up and rest.
Oh.
Did he?
Did we, let's see. Good call, yeah. That's why Bronson's here.
Yeah, that's exactly why I couldn't watch or get into Overlord. Like, that is literally what stopped me on, like, the second episode. And then, the person who had recommended me the show was like, oh, it's just in, like, the first episode or two. And then I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll give it another shot. And then someone else separately from them was like, oh, they didn't tell you about the lizard sex scene, did they? And I was like, I think I'm good.
So something that sold Nick on
trying it out.
Is that, you know how Nick always likes them puzzle games and he's been into Picross lately.
I can't fucking stop playing
He can't.
Picross.
I think there have been 6 Picross games released on the Switch.
Yeah, there's
so
this one
far.
company that Nintendo owns that just like every console generation they pump out like 50 of these.
And
like
the new one
is like literally Overlord tie-in for some reason.
Aw.
So if I want to play this, which I'm trying to 100% the whole series, I have to like go through this Overlord-based one.
So I actually didn't know that there was like sexual content in Overlord. So I'm like, are we gonna see some sexual content in this here Picross game? Are we gonna solve the
I think it's
puzzle? Have
rated
some
M.
big old titties?
Oh my god.
Lizard titties, maybe?
Oh, you know what puzzle I solved last night?
What did you solve?
A dodo.
Hey.
Oh.
Picross. I'm just gonna smack him, and you got all like the side items anyway, so I could just like go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think after the 3rd, oxygen one, the one past
It's
the
broken.
one that doesn't work, that's where I kind of started to slack off.
Gotcha.
Fish.
Hey. Ooh.
He's just built different.
I'm on that grind. Bro, nothing fucking. Oh man.
Damn, that fish said really, like, I might be the reason why the earth is so salty. Oh!
Damn.
Damn, there is no oxygen supply here. At least I got to talk to some fish.
Indeed.
At least.
Yeah, this part of the game I remember taking a few tries.
Yeah, it would be too easy if we could just run, and I wouldn't be able to admire all of this ocean life goodness.
I'm really looking forward to the part of the game after this because it's one of the most interesting.
Ooh.
Excited.
That blush animation on all of them is so good.
And I love that we could see Boney get his kiss at the very end.
Yeah. Do you think the machine only activates once you make eye contact with it?
You have to make that contact every time you want it.
Hey, girl.
Go on a paid vacation. There we go. Or my dog will kill you.
Go take a paid vacation or my dog will fucking murder you.
Hi, hun.
Ooh,
Trying to get down?
What
Do you need to raise it like a curtain for ya?
Is that just gonna make you want to play with?
There we go. We have to like coerce her into walking through the wires that we lift out of her way.
You've made the smart decision.
She yawned right at you.
Oh no, it's so cute.
Yo, she's trying to like rub up against the wires for pets.
Oh no, wait, step. Yeah, you're so smart.
No, 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 do not chew on my headphone cord. I have a new kitten here and she's been chill up until just now
This
where
is the
she
one
has
thing.
chosen violence.
I want to know what happens if we fight the fish.
Fight the fish. Do we get killed?
Fighting isn't nice. It's like they say, claw me and I'll claw thee.
Treasure the fish you got.
Don't catch fish.
Fish are friends, not food.
I remember seeing Finding Nemo, and then like I was in 2nd grade, and there was this kid in the class next to me who was like, "I'm going fishing," and I'm like, "How could you?"
You fucking monster.
Have you not seen Finding Nemo?
And he's like, "Fish don't feel things," and I was like, I raised my hand and like aggressively like to the teacher was like, "He just said fish don't feel."
This sick fuck.
God, it reminds me of I've been kind of casually letting Edda and Nettie play on in the background because like I really like wasn't allowed to
Exposed.
watch it.
Mhm.
But
Same.
yeah, and at some
That's
point
the broken
Eddie
one,
just
right?
starts
Yeah.
yeah, Eddie just starts hitting this tree with a hammer to build a tree house, and Double D is like, stop! Trees have feelings! He's like, what are you doing? And Eddie's just like, I'm building a tree house.
You can't do that to my boys.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
I didn't realize it was that bad of a condition.
He didn't want to go on that paid vacation.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Boney. I didn't know things were as bad as they were. Are you still gonna take oxygen?
That pooch will still take a smooch. Nice.
Boney.
Oh, it revives them.
Work.
That's interesting.
Ooh. I'm into it forever.
Goodbye.
Goodbye forever.
When will we see you again? Maybe never.
Probably never. It's a safe bet.
I'm going to some healing roll.
Good idea.
Offense down. That. Oh, wait, you're here.
Ooh.
Rock lobster?
Rock lobster. I keep having to lower its defense with Duster because it's beefy,
Yeah.
despite his look. Nice.
Yeah, got him.
Good stuff.
I forget that he just lifts his legs up and does that.
Right. There were a couple of times when I was playing that I would walk past them and I'm like, alright, they're not gonna come out, and then they do.
Mm-hmm. Hey Gabe, how are you doing?
Hey there! Hope you and your little kitty have been doing well. Ours has a little cold, but he's doing A-okay, I think.
She's been sitting with us while we stream for the most part,
Yeah.
very peacefully.
And she has slept with us in our bed these last 2 nights.
Yeah, we're good because of the wonderful little kitten.
And Joey, our other cat, is getting used to her at a pretty good pace, I think.
Starting to come around.
Yeah.
Got the snip snip.
Nice.
Have you been doing anything to like prep them, meeting, like feeding them on the other side of the door or anything like that?
Yeah, we started giving her and Joey treats on opposite sides of the door, but not about anything. Joey hissed at the door and we were like, alright, yeah, this is gonna take a couple more days.
Yeah. They've been playing under the door?
Oh, nice!
Oh, that's promising.
And Onion has caught glimpses. Well, that's good that they're not gonna be at least, like, surprised
Yeah.
by each other. And then we have our friend Walt, who's gonna move in here in like 6 or so weeks. And then we're gonna have to repeat this process again because he also has a cat.
Yeah. That one might be a bit more difficult though. They've already met, but like they didn't really take very much because that cat was only over here for a little bit.
Yeah. But at least we haven't seen like any aggressive behavior from any of the cats that we've had over here and from ours as well. Which, if that were the case, then I would probably be like, I don't know if we should add anything to the mix, but 3 cats in the house, I think, is a good balance.
It's been a 3-cat house historically.
It has, yes. Hi, honey. You gonna come back up? Come here. Yeah. Hey there. She also purrs incredibly loud.
Yeah, she's a loud purr.
Yeah. They all need to be cat friends. They do.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Aww.
Yeah, I think I'm happy with the progress that Joey is making. I think they've both like attempted to initiate play, but they haven't really been on the same wavelength for it yet. How can such a small bean sound like a race car?
It's insane, right?
Yeah, it's funny because, like, Joey, he does purr, but his purr is very, like, not subdued. That's not the right word.
It is just extremely gentle.
It is, yeah.
You have to be, like, listening out for it.
Mm-hmm. And of course you can, like, feel it when you have your hand on him. But this poor girl, she needs to put some weight on her.
Yeah, she's a little skinny.
Yeah, she's currently 7 pounds. I think by the end of the summer we could get her to like 9, maybe 9.5.
Do you know what she should be?
I don't know at the moment, no.
We'll find out. We have an appointment for her, but like the vet is like really booked, so it's not till the end of the month.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that you got the air purifier in here because we've been doing like a lot of work with bringing wood up here, and we also painted the entire room. But I think it's also helping because we have like the litter box in here, and we don't keep the window open because we don't have like the protector thing on the other side.
The storm thing.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so it has a little indicator light that indicates the quality of the water. I shouldn't go this way. And I noticed the other day after she took a poop, like the quality indicator immediately went down to like yellow. Man, I forgot how hard this was.
Yeah, I'm glad that it wasn't just me. I was kind of having trouble with it earlier.
You know when people like talk about how, oh, I want to replay this game, but like then I remember this one part, and I don't.
Yep.
I frequently have seen people mention this part of the game.
I believe that. Part of a game that's like that for me is, and I know that's coming out this month, but in Skyward Sword, the trials that you have to do.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to
Oh
those.
god. Are you talking about
The part of the game where it's like I want to replay the game, but then you remember this part and you're like, maybe not.
Yep.
Do you have?
A lot of people mention this part is that from Other 3.
Yep.
Ah.
Do you have a part that stands out to you from another video game?
I feel like
I also, in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, I never look forward to the May Brendan battle right before Mauville City. Because for whatever
that one's infamous.
yeah, that's not a fun battle, no matter what starter you pick. But especially if you pick Grovyle, it's not a fun time.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Oh, the Great Bay Temple from Majora's Mask.
I like that dungeon.
I'm glad you like that dungeon.
The parts of Majora's Mask that people don't like are the parts of it I like, which is mostly dungeons. I loved, like, the Stone Tower. We're just gonna blow you up.
I love the game Overwatch, but then people type in chat and it's like,
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, you have opinions you're forcing on me. Fuck. This sucks,
Oh
man.
no, I suck. Whatever will I do?
This person is digging through my play history to cook up a personal insult just for me. Fantastic.
Hold on, your personalized insult is being generated.
You guys know what I heard.
Zach, if I fail this, go through here, I'm gonna pass off.
Oakley dokley.
Have you, seen the episode yet? It's about Ned and there's like a hurricane.
Hurricane.
Does that ring a bell at all?
Vaguely. There's a bunch of, like, doomsday scenario Flander episodes, surprisingly.
Yeah, right?
I remember them new. It's Hurricane, maybe not.
That's like one of the best episodes in the series, in my opinion, called Hurricane Nettie.
Ooh.
I don't know
Gonna
what
be
season
okay,
it's in.
Boney?
Probably not. We're just trying to get this guy to take his PTO.
Look at this little moment.
You take a spot right next to me in the crevice of the couch.
For me, that is, Twilight Princess, when you have to collect all the bugs. That was the gameplay loop that, like, other than that, I think Twilight Princess is, like, legitimately an almost perfect game.
But that's like the whole, like, Twilight realm is the bug stuff.
exactly.
Unfortunately. Right. I always make the wrong turn on this one. Oh, we'll nuke you so I can go real quick.
In Fire Emblem Fates Conquest, it was Chapter 10, but ever since I've just accepted that I'm okay with playing on an easy difficulty and casual because I'm not that hardcore of a gamer. It's much better for my mental health to go through Chapter 10 now.
What did that one guy say once? It was like, you cheated not only the game, but yourself.
Oh, yes.
God.
Oh my god. A classic playthrough of Fire Emblem sounds so fun to me, and I'm, like, so into it conceptually, and how much more, like, careful I'm gonna have to play, and then one unit dies, and then I'm just like, I don't like this.
The thing is that, like, the casual mode is only offered in the newer games, so, like,
Yeah.
I might as well use it while I can. Like, eventually I'm gonna play the older Fire Emblems, and I'm not gonna have that option.
Yeah, and even then, like, I think I'd only be okay with, like, the classic playthrough, classic hard, in 3 houses, because at least in 3 houses, if you fuck up, you can go back a turn or 2. You don't have to reset the entire map.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just because your unit missed a 70% chance to hit or whatever, and the enemy happened to get a crit.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Murphy's Law.
Yep. Like, I'm doing a very soft replay through of all the Fates games right now, and it's like, oh Jesus, I'm really happy I don't have to just like sacrifice all of these awesome units that I spent so much time raising up, putting resources into, etc. Because I think if they die, they also lose their weapons.
Come on.
Which, if you're gonna do like a classic hard playthrough, then like you have to like combine the weapons to make better weapons.
Was it Radiant Dawn you got stuck on?
Yep, Radiant Dawn I got stuck on in the 3rd chapter.
Damn.
The Path of Radiance was awesome. That's what I do eventually when I play on stream someday.
That's the Ike game.
Yep.
We like Ike.
We do!
Radiant Dawn is also kind of the Ike game. Like, have you played all of the 3D Zelda games?
I have played all of them, yes. Completed all of them, no. I have... I've technically... I played through the majority of, but I've not completed Skyward Sword, Majora's Mask, and, Wind Waker.
Gotcha.
Did you stop playing Wind Waker when you had to collect the Triforce pieces? And the maps to get to the Triforce pieces?
No, it was a little before that, thankfully. I think I only ever got, like... Majora's Mask was probably the one I made the least progress in, realistically. Then Wind Waker, I made it a little over halfway through, and Skyward Sword, I was pretty close to the end, if I'm remembering correctly.
Did you have problems with the motion controls when you played Skyward Sword?
Not really, no.
Okay, because I never did either, and I was always, like, kind of curious what problems people had with them.
Like, if I ever did have a problem with it, I would just recalibrate the controller.
Yeah, and I feel like I only do that, like, once or twice during the whole game. Like, I can understand if people, like, would prefer to have the game not use motion controls, but, like,
Right.
it's a matter of function, they never failed me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I always heard that complaint, and I was like, eh.
Yeah, I'm sure it'd be a much more common complaint if you could use just like the regular Wii Motion, not plus controller with it, but
That is my main, like, I did kind of like the motion controls in Skyward Sword, but I am excited to, like, try it, like, with just the buttons in the new version.
yeah.
I do think... Ooh, I saw you.
Now we get to, instead of finicky motion controls, quote unquote, you just get Joy-Con drip.
Yeah.
Yay!
I heard that PS5 controllers are starting to have drift problems too, and
Oh no.
people realize that the factory that supplied Nintendo with the parts for Joy-Cons is also supplying Sony with the parts for the PS5 controller.
Fucking god, man. Come
Because
on.
of fucking course.
Have to outsource it to, like... Oh.
Frog!
Progress.
Rogi.
Nice. Oh my god, she's elite. I feel like I've chosen. Oh. Ooh.
Let's see. Master Eddie.
So,
Looks like he could be voiced by Robin Williams.
if I recall right, this is actually a scripted loss.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do some funky stuff anyway.
Go on.
I'm gonna use new funky mode.
No, fuck
No.
You fucked up to give you a scripted loss after they've been giving you all these mementos.
Oh, well, it works different. You'll see,
Do it.
I think. Oh, maybe I was wrong. It did say it in the walk. Wait, what? Here. I'm gonna look it up.
Oh, Cully Dokley.
It is true, however, we did not use those mementos.
Yes. That's
What? This?
magic tarts.
Good.
Oh, okay. It's a scripted loss, but you still have to do a certain amount of damage.
Gotcha. How close are we to that secret boss you didn't want to miss?
It's, we won't see him tonight.
Okay.
It'll probably be next time. Thank you for keeping that in the back of your mind.
Yes.
I hope those, like, rapper noises aren't too bad on the audio. Can you, like... If anyone's still listening, can you give me, like, a 0 to 10 on how bad the, like, rapper for the cracker is, so I know if I should never do it again or not? Like a 3 to a 4. So, like, you hear it and it's, like, a little annoying, but, like, probably, like, not worth worrying about. Thank you. Yeah. Good feedback.
Cool, thank you.
How crisp were the soda can openings earlier if you heard them? Okay, we got consistent feedback on the cracker noises.
Alright, nice.
I'm just always paranoid about the audio. I don't know how it sounds.
It's important.
It is.
The microphone has been slowly dropping over time. I'm gonna raise it
Oh,
back
has
up a bit. Yeah. Just because I'm like having to contort my back a bit to not have it in the way. Mr. Eddie, or Master Eddie, has like a face it reminds me of someone, and I'm trying to place it. It's like a character from it's like a Hey Arnold character or something. Zach, did you watch Hey Arnold?
Yeah.
Do you remember the... Oh, sorry, go on.
I think I know who you're talking about, but like I don't remember any of the characters' names aside from like Arnold and.
Do you remember the Christmas episode where you learn Mr. Nguyen's like tragic backstory about having to leave his daughter behind in Vietnam?
Oh God, yeah.
What a good show.
What a good fucking show, man.
Do you remember the episode with the ghost train?
I do not remember the Ghost Train episode.
Remember the one where they go to the island and like hunt pigs?
No, I remember a lot
What?
less about Hey Arnold than I thought. What the hell?
Remember the shrine, right?
Shrine?
How like Helga had like a shrine made out of used gum in her closet?
Yes.
Christ.
Duster's gone, but
You've never seen it, I imagine.
No,
So
I
this all
haven't.
sounds completely insane.
It does, yes. Oh, with the last of his strength.
Yeah, there we go.
those machines saved our life.
Were they machines after all?
Hey, nice, nice. Oh!
Yeah, sure.
It'll be fine, don't worry about it.
It'll be good.
I'm a little worried.
No!
Healing.
How did you? That's impressive.
Thank you. Including incapacitation. That's fucking. That's good.
Of course. Don't need too many. Of course I am.
Obviously.
Really?
They're energizing.
They seem to be A-okay. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh no.
Good for you, Lucas.
Have fun, buddy. See you on the other side.
This is reason number 78 through 126 why Mother 3 hasn't been localized.
Oh no.
You feel just standing.
Oh.
Oh my god. Ooh. Oh.
Oh, come on. I hate it.
I'm okay.
What the fuck?
What the figgity fook?
Hi, Dad.
Hi, son.
Soul's like a zombie!
Remember, Boney's the only one that didn't eat the mushrooms.
Yep, and he was barking.
Good boy. Scrolling through Instagram to see people's collections and stuff, and I see this Blu-ray set for Dragon Ball Z movie collection 1 through 13?
Yup.
What?
Are they all canon?
No, most are not canon.
Okay.
However, Brawly, one of the most, like, popular Dragon Ball characters, was non-canon because he was from a movie for a very, very long time.
Oh.
But they canonized him, right?
But they recently canonized him
Okay.
with a new Super movie, which is then, like, when they continue the Super series, that is going to be the first, like, arc in it.
Is that
How
literally
nifty.
just due to fan demand? Like, this character is so popular, even though he's non-canon, they're
Yeah.
gonna make him canon?
Exactly, because it was always the argument for years with, like, oh, can he beat Goku? But can Goku beat Brawly? Oh, Brawly isn't real, so that doesn't matter. Now what? Not seem to chain attack. Really. Oh shit, man.
Holy shit, indeed.
Ooh!
Was there anything in particular that caused that, or did it just happen?
It just kind of happened. I think Boney like hit it.
Good job, Boney.
Okay.
Good boy.
Yeah, I did not think this thing would have this much health though. This is like a straight up boss fight.
I think it's just like an HP sponge. Like, did you ever play Mario and Luigi Partners in Time?
That was the Mario RPG game I sunk the most time into. I have beaten.
Did you know, only in the North American version, they doubled the HP of, like, everything in the game?
What?
Just to make it harder for some reason?
What? Wait, I did know about that. What the fuck, Nintendo? What the fuck?
Like, it wasn't like that in Europe or Japan. But, like, I specifically remember the final boss of that game being, like, the most difficult thing I've ever done in a Mario game.
Yes, holy shit.
And then I found that out later, and I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense now.
I can still hear the boss music to the final boss in my head.
Because you probably heard it for, like, 80 hours.
Yes.
Yup.
This is, like, really slow, creepy theme.
Yes, but also I think there's like a faster paced one.
Mhm.
It might be like from the first phase of the
Multiple
boss.
phases,
Yeah.
yeah.
Please die. Holy shit. Oh, nuclear.
Picking the nuclear option.
I am.
Woohoo!
Die.
Ooh. Yes!
Jesus.
Oh, maybe it wasn't a mini boss. It had, like, the death animation.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Good job, Boney. You deserve
Good
that
dog.
level up.
So, would I have been forced to eat the mushrooms?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I don't remember what happens when you say no, though. Like, maybe just different dialogue.
It's probably Kumatora's like, come on, we're hungry or something.
I think it... I'm not sure about this, but I think the joke was like, that was a false choice, you're gonna eat them anyway.
Oh no, come on.
Not Gramps!
Get the mailbox.
Not Grampy!
There's a hidden path or something, isn't there?
Nah. Can't avoid facing your grandfather.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, he's just not even there!
Whoops.
What could this be?
Oh,
What
I
could
hate
it
that.
be?
Oh,
What
I
could
hate
it
that.
be? It's gonna fart. Oh.
Ta-da!
A banana.
A luxury banana, maybe.
Potentially.
Are you fucking joking? What? You also gonna give me a quote-unquote luxury banana?
Ooh.
I hate this. I hate this so much. I think it's gonna be like 2 nuts or something.
A worm. Postcard. Oh. Oh. What? Dang, it's like the mailbox in Wind Waker. Oh. Oh no. Sad. Ah! Scary.
Cease.
Enough of this nonsense.
I need preserved, so.
I don't think all of these eerie smiles are gonna be like the same HP sponge mushroom thing.
Let's find it. Biological chimera is still weak against fire and sleep, and I did both.
Congratulations, you've won.
Oh fuck. Said Duster for like 160 damage.
Good night, Smile. Now, if you would kindly close that one eye of yours,
Please.
then maybe I could get some rest.
Yeah, there were 100 still.
Ooh! Ooh! Kaboom. Dirt cloud.
Trap.
Cars. Did we ever see a car open up?
I'm sure there's fanfic.
I know that at some point the police car is getting work done like on the bottom side by Doc, and I think Lightning like walks in and is like, "Get out of here!" or something like that.
I'm just like wondering why they have doors if no one's ever gonna use them.
Do they have doors?
Oh god. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Never ending.
Ah!
Where are you, madam?
Where could I have gone?
What?
Disgusting.
Should I remember her neck?
Should you? Did you misplace her?
Oh,
Should I remember her?
No.
Oh.
Zach, maybe, but you definitely know.
Oh.
fire again.
Fire!
Shit.
Hasha!
It's just like I'm playing Smash. That's a scream. Bug, face, numb. Peace.
Banana.
It take more damage from the flames than it did from the initial attack.
I think so. That
Oh!
Scream.
That's a dragonfly, alright.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh shit, it's just a. I'm almost waiting here. Who was she though?
Maybe you would remember if you didn't misplace her.
I'll never know.
It's too late. He's dead. No.
Oh, this he is way lower. Oh, hey.
Pretty butterfly.
Oh,
Goodbye, madam.
but I almost. Kinda. Huh? Huh? Huh?
What could you possibly lose?
Your sanity.
Been there, done that.
Ooh. Ain't that bad? Oh, Violet.
Fuck.
It'll be fun!
Nice.
Would you rather
No.
a blockbuster sign?
There's blockbuster stuff in general.
Looking for blockbuster memorabilia?
Yes! For I do remember her old blockbuster.
The one that turned into a dentist office and is now a mattress factory?
That was a mattress factory.
Wait,
It's
go-
now a dentist
Go up
office.
and to the left, I think there was something up there.
Up until the left?
Yeah, like past where Violet was.
Like, over like where that trash can
Oh.
is. What could be inside?
I hate that maybe so much.
It is quite scary, isn't it?
These are all really good items. You I saw you.
My brother would never say that to me.
Never.
Good. Maybe.
God damn it! God damn it! The baby was there.
Oh, nice.
That's an actual alligator on your head. 20.
God, I hope that's
Prevents
real.
fleas.
Please be real.
I like the steaming tree stumps.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Oh,
You're not my mom.
that's freaky.
Yeah.
Like the Powerpuff Girl logo in the background. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Noise.
Excuse you.
Actually, no, I'm not sorry. That felt great.
Did it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
This thing actually has more health than it. So, whoops.
It's like mid-tier. Good smash.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Anything else, my grandpa? It looks like there's a little clearing.
Oh god, there's
Mm-hmm.
close down there. Not a fan.
Okay, he's chill.
This grandpa. Some of them don't attack you, I will say.
Will you say?
I will.
Nah.
Nice health point.
Indeed.
Simply eat this. No. Oh. That would be silly.
Very. Hi.
Lucas got it.
Here.
What a system.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Mechanically, that's got to be the most annoying part of the game to me. Put it on Pony.
Can.
Oh, he is a very pretty.
Yeah. Bonard.
Bonard.
Let me. Oh. I'll be darned.
Yeah, I wish I noticed that earlier.
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh god.
You are excused.
Oh, thank you. I was so worried that y'all would not explode.
It's a big decision
It is.
to excuse or not excuse.
Don't have to make it though.
After all, I am excused. However, I am not blessed.
Yeah.
There is a
Be blessed you have to cough at the same time.
yes.
Have you ever coughed and sneezed at the same
Nope,
time?
and I really don't want to.
It's very unpleasant. I coughed and sneezed at the same time once, like in the middle of a yawn.
Oh.
That was bad.
Oh yeah,
the
that sounds like
fuck?
hell. It doesn't have to be this way, Clint. No!
Oh. I have a feeling that Lucas is not gonna try much in this experience.
Yeah. I don't think he's feeling it, y'all. I don't think he's vibing.
Oh. I mean, when you leave the dog as the sober one.
Yeah. Boney is the trip sitter here. A bad idea.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he's doing great.
Oh, you don't like the smile eye?
Oh, yeah.
It's just a result of a bad trip. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
This is just Lucas's sleep paralysis demon.
Hey, no, it's like double score.
It is the pupil that really solidifies
Oh, with
for
like
me.
the crosshatch in it.
Yeah.
Like button eyes from Coraline.
Yup. No, not the rotten omelets!
Oh!
No! No!
No!
Oh, no.
Daddy, no!
Papa, why?
Father, please! Yes, this is why it's not called Father 3.
Yeah, Fumpter doesn't sound as good as Mumther.
Fumpter?
Fun.
Fumpter sounds like a lesser Rumpelstiltskin.
Fumpter, the stepson.
Yeah. Ooh!
Get him!
Spicy!
Get him!
Get
him!
No, die! Ow. Every other time this worked. Oh my god, die, please. No. No!
He's sleeping. Him too.
Good night.
That's
Nice! I'm sorry, honey. Oh, Ian, the kitten has been sitting here streaming with us this whole time. Just vibing. Tee hee!
I hate it here. I absolutely hate it here. There's something. I hate this.
That looks lovely.
I fucking despise this.
This
What
is
is
definitely
this?
not a swamp.
Oh, this is awful. Oh,
Uh-oh.
no, the worst thing you can do during a trip. Look at the fucking mirror.
Looking handsome! Good!
Looking handsome!
Alright, and they can only go up from here, right?
Oh! No, I hate this! Oh, I can't stand this.
Oh my god!
Bonnie, what is it, Bonnie? Bonnie, tell me, please! What did I just step in?
Oh my god!
Oh, no. No, I hate this. I don't like this way, so there's still no frog! Unless I missed it because I'm literally...
Please talk to Salsa.
What, the salsa?
Where the
Get
fuck did
out here,
Salsa
boy.
go?
Get out here, boy. Oh. Salsa, where'd you go? Is he gone? Was that my frog?
That's my frog.
Yes. Yes. And it was fine.
Hey Nick, could you bring that lavender sap?
Yeah. One sack of lavender coming right up.
He's getting something for you, honey.
Oh. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, she's kind of laying out right here. Tummy feels a little warm. I wonder if this will help it feel this.
Oh, that's gonna be so nice.
Yeah, this is good when I've looked at a computer for too long. And oh gosh, she said no. She said no. Okay, understood. Sorry, honey. Was that too much for you? It's okay, I'll keep it on my head.
it probably just gave her a little frightened. Just a little. Yeah, you're petting the cat. Petting the cat, rubbing between the shoulder blades. You're good.
Gonna hang out over there with Zach.
Hey.
All staples when they actually work is like the best move in this fucking game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I do not know how much longer this fucking nightmare goes on.
Right, I think
Sounds
whenever I
silly.
see a frog, I'm gonna...
I think we are near the end of it.
Okay. But real quick, just for the fun of it.
Let's take another soak.
Oh yeah. Boney, you want to come in? Boney, let's go.
Oh, I hate it. Drink some wine?
Mm-hmm. sniff this nice hibiscus flower. What are these, mangoes? Let's eat them.
There's some really like mind over matter stuff going on here.
Fuck
Oh,
you!
alright.
No, please,
No, please.
please, indulge me.
Hi, Bubby.
Tis I, the need. Oh. There's nothing to worry about, y'all.
See my
No.
see my beating heart, which indicates I am alive.
What the fuck is this, man?
What the fight? Yeehaw. Goodbye, Klaus. Goodbye, father.
If that is your real name.
How are you doing, madam? Oh, please,
Oh.
do not.
Please do not
Do
lick me all up.
not.
It's a very flooded market, Ian. You gotta get in early. Ian, what's your sleep paralysis demon like? Tell me about them.
Just train awake.
Ah. This is an Ian benefit.
Princess Kunatora is like a stick. No one love.
I like that stick.
You're not a princess at all!
You're just a fake.
You're a stick!
It does,
I love this lavender set.
and it's quite nice to just have them. That's right. Don't move, buddy.
You're stapled to the ground.
Right. Nice. Alright, this letter will get us out of the trip, right? Right.
Yep. Is it? Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hello?
A frog in the house.
Haboyoyoing. I would like to see, please. And I think we can pick this up.
No.
No!
No, we have to do it.
Nick just took the controller from my hand. No!
The lotus root.
I love that root.
Are we gonna break the trip and go see what was in that lovely hot spring?
Yes, that is the payoff, but I also do want to see what these two say. But this isn't just to get the lines, we need to be grinding right now for the bosses after this.
Okay, understood.
But it's also kind of a lot.
Only kind of.
Jeez.
It's like she always wants to sit in the spot where she can, like, see people.
Yeah.
Because, like, if we're at our desks, she'll sit on the futon in there.
She,
Yeah.
even when she's like sleeping, she just doesn't want to be alone, I think.
She wants to perceive and be perceived.
Yeah.
Yes. Do not take my needle, sir.
Oh,
Love that
No,
music.
no,
is
I
this
don't.
some music?
Twist and turn. How you doing? Yup.
I love when the music audibly melts.
God. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Hold on, I gotta get. There we go. Put it on the other side of this here mug, and then it'll not hit her in the face. Not the dog!
Good lord.
If only it was that easy. Not bad. Oh, thank goodness.
Hey.
What a good friend. Oh, that's right.
Can we check the items we picked up real quick? Just to see if it was a maybe?
Oh,
Did
God.
we equip a shitty ribbon to Kumatora? Alligator hat's real. Berry ribbon's real. Alright.
Alright,
cool.
good.
Yeah, it was just fucking with you. It was all real.
They were good, dude. It was. I normally would have believed it, but they were giving us like really good items. Like after really good, and I was like, "What is
And
this?"
there's that guy, so we can use him next time.
Oh.
That's why he didn't fight us. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh.
And then the real good lord. Looking handsome.
Looking good. Hey, honey.
And will it let you step into the sludge?
I don't remember. Let's find out.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
You come out slutty.
God.
Nah.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, she's back. She's sitting next to me again.
I'm gonna save, and I'm not gonna like seriously fight the boss, but I'm just gonna start the battle because I want to know. I want you to know what we're getting into next time.
Alrighty.
Giving some hickles.
A little bit. It's like hiccuping and burping at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And we got our little friend here if we need to buy stuff.
It's excellent. Never wanted to see another mushroom again, goddammit.
At least these ones move on their own.
Don't like those.
That's saving for the boss anyway, so.
True.
Oh. Nice. It is surprisingly hard to get like behind an enemy.
Mm-hmm. Every enemy in the game has like a back sprite, even if it's impossible to see it. Even bosses.
That's really cool.
Ooh.
Nice. Been look-
Ah. Oh.
Oh boy. Barrier dude.
Just look at them.
My heart.
So that's what's in store next time.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I can't wait.
They're pillar people.
I love them. See, I think their eyes are supposed to be like the lighter purple tints, but I can't not see the 3 little dots as a tiny little
No,
face.
no, those are their faces.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they have 1 pixel eye,
Okay, good.
tiny
good.
little.
I can't wait.
I think.
Very excited.
Indeed.
Yeah, the aggressive Aztec dubstep begins. Alright, yeah, we're done. I think the next stream, if we keep the same pace, we can finish chapter 7.
Nice.
Wow, already.
And
Yeah,
then
I'm really happy with the progress we've been making.
For real.
Mm-hmm. Alright, thank you everyone for joining.
Indeed.
Bye, y'all.
We love you.
Love y'all.
Maybe.